Hello once again everybody, welcome to another river prep video. River season's getting closer and closer, isn't it? I can't wait for the 16th, be able to get back on the rivers, really can't wait. In this video I'm going to run you through a ledge rig that I use for my general ledgering, be that on the Avon or when roving around small rivers, as you know I love to do. Something a bit different I think that most people use. The main advantage is that it's so adjustable, it's so versatile. And I use this system last autumn and winter. I've been fiddling and tinkering around with it, as you know I like to do, until I've got really happy with it and the adjustability that it gives my fishing. Now you should bear in mind that this ledger setup is designed to work with my hook links, which I've covered in another video. If you haven't seen that, I'll stick a link up there so you can go and have a look at that, and I'll stick a link at the end as well so you can go and have a look how I tie my rigs. Now this setup is very adjustable, which means I don't have to carry lots of different length hook links around. It's adjustable on the fly. You can shorten and lengthen the effective length of your hook link really quickly, and it's very anti-tangle as well. So probably enough waffle, time to get down on the desk here and do some tying. So to tie up my running ledger rig, I would use perhaps on small rivers or perhaps down here on the Avon when I'm after chub. These are the components that I use. How to tie it is as follows. I use a low resistance run ring. In this case I'm using medium Drennan run ring. It's any low resistance run ring will suffice. That's the first thing that goes onto the main line. Next off, I like a bead. I like quite a rubbery bead for its shock absorbing qualities. Next off, gripper stop. Now I'll often use certainly 2 of these, may even use 3, because these will act as our boom. I'll use 2 for the purposes of this, but sometimes use 3. These will act as a boom, which become apparent in a minute. And that bead there, as you see, will also stop your ring from running across these gripper stops. Now it's simply a case now of taking our matrix hook length swivel. These things have become a bit of a revelation to me. Fantastic for quickly changing your hook link. I'm going to use, I think, a grinner knot today. I like a grinner knot. And there we are. It's just a case of sliding down these gripper stops. Better to moisten the line before you move these stops about as well. Just drop it in the river wherever you are. A bit of saliva perhaps. And then there you have my running ledger rig. And as I said, if you can see there, hopefully, the stops, I can squeeze them together even, act as a bit of a boom when you've got weight hanging here. Acts as a boom, stops tangles. And of course you can fix anything to this. I can fix a tiny feeder or a link ledger, whatever I want. And on this end, I hope you can see that if I turn it around, there's a crook there under that little rubber sleeve. It's just a case of dropping a hook link onto there. And this is the one we actually tied in the previous video. It's just a case of taking your loop, dropping it into that crook, you can see that, and then pulling that bit of rubber over the top. Then we have our hook link and our running ledger rig. Now what I can of course do, the whole point of this rig is being adjustable, is that I can move these stops as far up the main line as I want to effectively adjust the length of my hook link within, a matter of seconds. There we are. So now I effectively have my feeder or link ledger there, I've just doubled the length of my hook link effectively in a matter of seconds, and that if I can keep hold of it, and that is why I love this rig. And as you can see from that, these stops, as I mentioned, act as a bit of a boom to stop you getting tangles, and it's very, very quick to change from a big huge hook like that to a much smaller hook. Just a case of pulling back the rubber sleeve, unhooking that hook link, grabbing another one, hooking it back on, rubber sleeve back over, and you're away again. So there is my small river and smaller fish running ledger setup. That stiff fluorocarbon will behave itself. There we go. So as you've seen, very simple rig to tie, but it's very, very versatile, very adjustable rig to use. It's very, very anti-tangle as well, and suits fishing with sort of both a link ledger and small feeder. Having that matrix hook length swivel on means it's so quick as well to change the hook links with no retying. I haven't got to retie hooks. It really does suit my roving style of fishing, as it's so versatile. You can quickly adapt it to suit whatever type of swim I might encounter, or whatever species I might want to target in that particular swim. You could of course use it with any standard hook link, even a shop bought one which has a loop connection, but I generally use it with my home tied hook links, which we covered in a previous video. Now I'll put a link to that video at the top of the screen so you can go and have a look at that. It's how I tie my hook links, and I'll also stick one at the end of the video as well, so if you want to go and have a look exactly how I do things, there's a video covering that topic as well. The beauty of this system is it means however long your hook link is, you can quickly and easily change the effective length. For example, you know, I might tie my hook link up at a foot, but I might decide in a certain swim I want a 4 foot hook link. You can change in a matter of seconds just by simply sliding those stops up the main line. Well, I hope you find that useful, get something from it, but all there is left to do for now is to say thank you very much for watching. Tight lines, enjoy your own angling. Many thanks to the channel patrons, and I'll see you all again very soon.